Welcome to the Tissue Culture Lab of St. Joseph's College. Tissue Culture Lab is a place where highest amount of sterility is maintained. So as you enter the lab, you have to leave your footwear outside, wash your hands, wash your feet, and then come inside. Please welcome to the Plant Tissue Culture Lab of St. Joseph's College. Plant tissue culture involves various steps. The first step in plant tissue culture is selection of the plant material. We have selected Bacopa monnieri for the study today in this experiment. The next step is cleaning of the plant. We have to clean the plant with water, with soap, with detergents, and then finally cut the plant to a proper size, put them in autoclaved distilled water. For the study today, we are using Bacopa monnieri. This is the plant called Bacopa monnieri, which is semi-aquatic, which grows in a place where there is plenty of water on the sides of lakes, rivers, small streams. It's commonly called Brahmi. It's a highly medicinal plant. I will give the details of its medicinal values later. So we are using the different parts of this plant today and we are inoculating this on MS lead. For inoculation today, we are using the shoot tip, we are using the nodes, we are using the leaves, different parts of this plant we are using for the study today. Bacopa monnieri plant. Now I am using only the upper portion, I am not using the lower portion. Okay, I am only using this. This I am putting in a bottle. Okay, and likewise I am taking more twigs. There are some flowers also, some fruits also. They also can be inoculated. So I am using them. Don't cut very short so that you will lose or you will not. Put some 10 in that. You count how. Now the plants are kept in the bottle. Okay. These plants have to be washed thoroughly in detergent and water. It has to be washed with detergent once and then it has to be washed with water at least 5 times. And when we are washing, we should see that the plants are not damaged. In the next step, what we should do is we have to sterilize the instruments that are used for plant tissue culture. Okay, now we are using these plates. These plates are used for cutting the plants, for chopping the plants, plant material. Okay, and these plates are kept in a box, okay, so that they can be sterilized properly. So that is why we are keeping them in the box. And we are using the long forceps. This is long forceps. This also has to be cleaned. And this is the blade holder. This also has to be cleaned. And these are the surgical blades. Number 10 surgical blade. And we have different types of surgical blades. Depending on the type of the blade holder that we are using a blade. Alright, so all these have to be washed, already washed and kept. And now we have to swab it with alcohol. Then it has to be wrapped with silver foil and then kept in the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. Alright, the oven should be on, it is already on, it is getting heated. So once it reaches 200, after it reaches 200, you have to keep it for 1 hour. So 1 hour heat sterilization, it's called dry sterilization, heat sterilization of the instrument that we are using has to be done. What you should do is swab it with alcohol, then wrap it with the silver foil, then keep it in the oven, preheated oven at 200 degrees centigrade for 1 hour, so that all the bacteria that could be present in all these things are killed. So this is the second important step that we need to do. Alright, we are using 70% alcohol. What we need to do is, we have absolute alcohol that has to be converted into 70%. It should be made 70%. So we are preparing 70% alcohol. Plant tissue culture is sterilization. Whatever that we are using in plant tissue culture is actually swabbed by using 70% alcohol. Alright, now we are using all these instruments, we are swabbing them. And when we are swabbing, what we should do is we should drench the cotton with alcohol. And when you are using the cotton, don't take small bits. Okay, you take a huge chunk of cotton, because if you take small bits, they get separated. It's difficult to use it. So I have taken a big chunk of cotton and I am drenching. Alright, don't be stingy as when you are using alcohol. This is one important thing that you should remember. So when you are using alcohol, be lavish. You swab all the instruments that we are using. We are using these instruments, swab them. Now we don't require many. Now whatever we require, we use. Alright, now we are using this long forceps. 2 are enough. We don't require many. And we require 2 blade holders. Alright, we have 2 blade holders. These are the blade holders. Now we are swabbing them with alcohol, and these are the blades. These need not be autoclaved, these are sterile, okay, but I am swabbing them with alcohol, okay. Then these blades, I am swabbing all of them with alcohol. All the blades are swabbed with alcohol, literally drenched in alcohol. Literally drenched in alcohol. That's very important. Okay. People like that one. Is it getting heated? It is there. Don't keep it too far away, so that you keep it here, it's better. It's taking it easy. You just drag it because it is very hot. Keep it in that corner. Keep it there, sir. Okay. That is washed in teapot and water is being transferred to autoclave distilled water. They will be in bottles containing autoclave distilled water till they are used inside the inoculation chamber. Till they are used in inoculation chamber, they will be there in the autoclave distilled water. This is autoclave, and in this autoclave, the media bottles are autoclave and they are inside, and before inoculation, you must take them out, swab them with alcohol and use it for inoculation. Alright? Open it. Come, close it. This is the MS medium, MS solid medium that is prepared and autoclaved, and it is now ready for inoculation. This is a bottle containing orchid seeds which are germinated on MS medium. This was inoculated about 2 months back. You can see the orchids growing inside, the orchid seeds germinating and growing inside on the MS medium. This is inoculation chamber. This is the chamber in which we are doing the inoculation. This is the platform on which we are doing inoculation, and we have blower which is on, off, on. There is UV light. I won't switch on UV light. When we are inside, UV light should not be switched on, never be switched on. So I have kept the UV light off now. So when we finished swabbing, that time we have to switch on UV and go outside. Light is on. There are 2-3 switches, and this is controlling. This is the meter that shows the pressure, air pressure of the filter. We are using the filter here, heat pump filter it is called, and the air is being blown onto your face. Filtered air is being blown continuously. That will blow away all contaminants. That will make this area completely sterile and clean. And we have a Steripot here. This Steripot is for heat sterilizing the instrument. When you're using the blade holders, when you're using the blade, when you're using forceps, you have to keep inside here and it will be sterilized. And what we are doing is now we have to swab this inoculation chamber, because we are doing inoculation today. We have to swab it. What we will do is, it's already clean, already perfectly clean. Now we have to use 70% alcohol. Okay, drench the cotton with alcohol and swab the whole area. So the whole area has to be swabbed. Chamber is now ready for inoculation. Whatever media bottle that we wanted, we have kept inside. Whatever autoclave distilled water bottle we wanted, we have kept it. We have kept the Steripot, we have kept the cling wrap, we have kept the alcohol, spirit lamp, matchbox, cotton, everything is kept inside. So this inoculation chamber is now ready. What now we should do is, we should switch on UV and then leave it for 30 minutes. So inoculation chamber is ready for inoculation. Now we have to switch on the UV. It has to be sterilized. There is one more step of sterilization, that is UV sterilization. Now what we need to do is, we have to go out, all of us, and then from outside we have to switch on the UV light and switch off the lights. Okay, we should switch off lights and then switch on UV, because then you will know UV is on or not. Please remember one thing, when UV light is on, no one should come inside. So this inoculation chamber is ready for inoculation. When UV light is there, should never step inside the inoculation chamber. From outside only, you have to switch off UV, then wait for 5 minutes, then enter inside. Focus this. So what I am doing is, I am switching off light and switching on UV. UV is on. When UV is on, you should not go inside. For 30 minutes the UV should be on. After 30 minutes, switch off UV, wait for 5 minutes and then enter. Starting inoculation. Alright, we have to switch off UV, wait for 2-3 minutes, then enter into the inoculation chamber. So switch off UV light from outside only, switch on light, but blower should be always kept on. Should never switch off the blower. Blower should always be on. What needs to be done is, you have to swab your hands clean with alcohol. So use plenty of alcohol, swab your hands with alcohol. Number one, that is very important. If it is not swabbed, you should not take your hand inside. Only after swabbing you should take your hand inside. And your body should not go inside. Your body should be outside. Always don't put your head inside and do inoculation. Okay? So your body should be completely outside, only hands, because hands are already sterilized. Okay? Now, what we need is the instruments. Yeah, bring it here. Box. Yeah. This is a heater. We are using the instruments. It's also these instruments also we are swabbing, and we are removing the silver foil that is there on this and keeping it in this Steripot. Right? Keep it inside. these are the surgical blades. This also should swab and take. Sorry. So, I'll tell you what we should do is, these instruments we have swabbed in alcohol and kept. This box we have swabbed in alcohol and kept. This is absolute alcohol. Spirit lamp is ready. Blade swabbed and kept ready. Okay, and then area is kept clean. Area is kept clean. Now we need the plant material. Okay. Now this plant material is already sterilized. Is there in autoclave distilled water. Again sterilizing it with alcohol. Plant material is ready. Where is the mercury chloride? Mercury chloride. One mercury. This is mercury chloride. Now ready for inoculation. The whole area is swabbed with alcohol. The whole area is treated with UV light, because UV light was on for half an hour. We've got all the media bottles ready. We have plant material ready. We have mercury chloride ready. We have 5 autoclave distilled bottles ready. This is absolute alcohol, and all the instrument that we are using is there in the steady pot, which is on. Flame is ready, blades are ready, you have the thin wrap ready, alcohol ready, cotton ready, everything is ready. This much is required for inoculation. All this should be ready before you start the inoculation. Is that clear to you? Alright. Now the next what we should do is, we have to sterilize the plant material. That is most important. So sterilization of the plant material. Okay. Now we are sterilizing plant material with mercury chloride. Okay, so what we are doing is, we are putting the plant material in the mercury chloride. How am I throwing this? See, I am throwing it like this. I am not coming out and throwing. Okay, if I come out, I will be contaminated. Okay, so now we have to transfer this. For this we require a forceps. This is the forceps which is there in steripot. How to heat it? Dip it in alcohol. Okay, and then burn it over the flame. This is the blade, number 10 blade. Okay, and this also has to be swabbed. Focus here. So this is the blade. This is the blade holder. This is how I am fixing the blade. The blade is fixed to the blade holder. Okay. This is very crucial. Sometimes you can't do it. So again, heat it. Heat it for, okay. Now, what I am doing is, I am taking out the plant, keeping my mercury chloride also ready. This is mercury chloride, and plant material is ready. So I will take out one plant. I will take out one more. I will take out one more. I'll take out one more. Okay, so if they're falling on the floor, don't consider them, discard them. Okay, this I will do it later, because I can't do everything now only. This I am throwing out. Okay, if it falls down, don't use it. So I am transferring it into mercury chloride. So plant materials are, please note the time, 5 minutes. I have to keep it inside. So it has to be kept here 5 minutes. Meantime, I can keep it back in the steady pot because I am not using it right now. Okay, so the plants are there in mercury chloride. Okay, mercury chloride is a sterilant which kills all the contaminants. After 5 minutes, it has to be washed with autoclave distilled water. Why? Because traces of mercury has to be removed. For removing the traces of mercury, I am transferring them into the autoclave distilled water. Meantime, what I can do is I can keep my forceps ready. What I am using is, I am treating with mercury chloride for 5 minutes, washing it with autoclave distilled water 3 times, then transferring it into alcohol, then washing it with water. So I am doing double sterilization. Okay, so the blade is ready. Get ready for the actual climax, that is evaporation. Okay, now in this bottle we have plant materials. What I will do is I will just take only one each time. Next time I can take one. So I need not take all. One I have taken. So this I can use it again. So this is ready again. Next time if you want, you can transfer some 4-5 onto mercury chloride, 3 times autoclave distilled water, then alcohol, then autoclave distilled water. You can start. If this is over, then you can use that. Okay. Now, what I will do with this is, I'll use the different parts. So in this, what I am using is, I am using the shoot tip. I am using the leaves. The proportions that are good for inoculation are leaves, shoot tip, okay, nodes. So I am using leaves. Important point, that is inoculation. So media, when you are opening, no, it is better you open in front of the flame. Yeah. Swab it with alcohol. Put alcohol here near the mouth. You should open the mouth in front of flame. It's always better. Okay. Be careful. No? Keep the cap upside down like this. Number 2. Number 2, decant the water. Alright. Then hold the plant like you hold your pen. This is how you should hold it. This is very tricky. Hold your forceps like you hold your pen. Take out the shoot. Keep it inside. Alright? Maintain polarity. Maintain polarity.
How many?
3 or 4, not more than 4. 3 or 4. So I put 4. Close the cap. Then put the in there. Two and a half rounds. It is labeled, date, plant material, whatever media used, labeled, and and this has to be taken into the growth room. It is to be kept in the growth room. So the culture bottle is now transferred onto the growth room. So that is the last step in transition. Decant the water slowly. Alright. Now you remember polarity?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, 10 seconds around. 5-10 seconds. Okay. Label it and